When I tell you it's cold, it's cold. But anywho, hi everybody, it's me, Kenya. So welcome to my channel. It's been a long time. I have not did a video in a long time. And in fact, I thought I was never gonna do it again. I thought I was done with it. I was like, you know what? Nobody's watching the videos. I'm taking all this time, energy from my day doing this. No one's listening. No one's paying attention. No one's getting it. But it's not about that. The truth of the matter was also some fear there too, right? So while I'm doing videos about not having fear, there was some fear about not being successful. The numbers not being there. No one not watching. No one not sharing. No one not commenting. And so it seems like so much energy to put out to not get anything back, right? What it seemed like at the time. So it was so hard for me to jump back in it. Kept on saying, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna turn the camera back on, I'm gonna turn the camera back on, and I'm gonna do it. So here I am. So my sister said, why don't you just turn the camera on when you're taking your walks? And I was like, all right. At first I doubted that because I was like, I don't know if I got the wind capacity to walk in this cold weather, because it's cold, maybe like 15 degrees, and talk at the same time. But I'm surprised at myself. I don't know how it's gonna sound on the video though, to be totally honest, until I can play it back. But right now it feels pretty good. So I'm gonna go with it. So yes, it's been a long time. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. It's been a long time since I did a video. And I told you right at the top of the video, there was a little bit of fear. And I didn't realize it and recognize it as fear. I thought it was maybe like just a little nerves or anxiousness. But the truth of the matter is, it was fear of not becoming successful, not it coming out the way you pictured it, or having the effect that you thought it would have. And so it kind of took a little bit of wind out of me. But I will say this, everything happens the way it's supposed to, because so much has happened in that time away from doing videos. So much has happened in my life since the last time I did a video. The person that's doing the videos now and the person that did those videos, I relate to her. I know her. I love her. I accept her. I respect her. But we're not the same. The outlook is not so much the same. I feel like it's more compassion. Obviously some more growth. A lot of healing has happened since I last had the camera on me. A lot of things that I needed to say, I said. Things that I was suppressing, which we all, this is everybody, right? I'm not just talking to me. We all have this. We all have things in our life that we suppress and we sweep under the rug, and we be like, it'll be fine. I'll just keep going. I'll keep going. But what happened for me is I was on this journey of self-discovery and self-awareness and healing. And I got to a place where I felt like I couldn't heal no more. Like I got stuck and I was feeling stagnant. And one day I just woke up not feeling the same. And I didn't know what that was about. And I didn't really like the way it made me feel, to be totally honest. It felt slightly negative. I felt low. I might even go as far as to say depressed. But I heard Jim Carrey say something about the word, the definition of depression before. That changed my outlook on it and how I view that word. Because as you can see, sorry about the cars, people are living their lives while I'm doing my video. Can you believe it? So you can hear cars riding by. So back to depression. The way he put it is, and it made sense to me, it's your body's way of saying, I don't want to play this fucking role anymore. I'll do anything but play that role that you picked out for us, or that role that's been placed on you, or that role that you've been conditioned or programmed to live. I don't want to do that no more. I don't know how to move forward in this body and be that character. I don't want it no more. So that's what happened with me. One day I woke up and I was like, I would do anything to make sure I'm not that version of me again. Now on the outside, it looked like, what are you talking about? You seem so smart. You seem so wise. You seem so positive and peaceful. What are you talking about? But that wasn't lining up within me. Within me, there was another level that I needed to go to. There was a higher version of myself that I needed to meet up with. And I'm not crying. My eyes is running. Hold on. It's really cold. So there was a version of me that kind of got stagnated because there were some things that within me that I didn't want to address. And I didn't think I needed to. I thought I was much further. I was, I guess, a little bit arrogant in that sense, because I thought I was way more healed than I actually was, than I was portraying to be, right? Like, I thought I had come much further along. And then it hit me that no, I haven't. Holy shit, Kenya, you don't know anything. Oh my God, you have so much more to learn. The nerve of me thinking that I had something figured out, that I had it together. So much so that I could tell you what to do. And in all fairness, in the past videos, I was being as honest and as truthful as I know how to be. I was never trying to deceive anybody, and I was never not intentionally not being authentic with myself. But there were some things that needed to be addressed within me. And there were some things that needed to be fixed within me. So now when I sit before you and I talk to you about how important it is to heal while you're on this journey, while you have the time. When I talk about how important it is to shine light on those dark areas and to do the shadow work and to run to the pain so that you can heal all that, and to have some self-awareness about yourself. Feel your body and see how certain memories make you feel, how certain emotions, cause your body to react. I can tell you about that now with all honesty and all transparency and being fully vulnerable, because I've done it. I'm continuing to do it. And it's not one of those things where you're like, okay, I'm healed, send me off into the world. I think as long as you're living, you're going to be healing, because there's always going to be things coming up. So that girl before had a lot of fear that she was still worried about, that I didn't think. So when I was doing videos about not having fear, to be totally honest, I didn't think I feared anything. I really thought I was living in a place where I wasn't fearful. But there was some underlying fear. Definitely fear of how are people going to even know I'm out here? I'm not on social media. No one's sharing the videos. No one's liking the videos. I'm thinking I'm giving you good content, and I was. Might have not just been for you, or might didn't find the people we're supposed to find yet, but it was. So it kind of had me stagnated, and then 1 month turned to 2, and 2 turned to 3, and then before you know it, I'm on a whole nother journey. And I was like, well, I don't have time for YouTube. I have to heal Kenya first. Then I'm thinking, I'll go back after I'm healed. Guys, that could have took to the next lifetime. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know that you'll ever be completely healed while you're in this body. I don't know. I don't know what your trauma look like. I don't know what your past look like. I don't know what you got to heal from. But for me, I've accepted the fact that healing may be like a lifetime journey for me. And I'm okay with that. I just need to be aware of that and not ignore that. So I wanted to get back on here because this is one of the many gifts that I have. I'm a truth teller. There is some authority in my voice. There is a lot of passion in my voice when I talk about certain things and certain subjects. Mainly you. When I'm talking about you, how much I love you, and how much I want you to be healed, and how much I want you to have unspeakable joy and unconditional love, I'm very passionate about those things. I know that my point of view and my experiences matter, and it's room for me, and I'm enough just the way I am. So before, there was other attachments that made it kind of daunting when it come down to doing videos, like making sure your lashes are done, making sure you got the right outfit on, making sure you got makeup on, your nails are done. I no longer worry about those attachments. Now, you may very well see me in lashes again. Well, I'm sure you will. But it won't be anything that I feel like I have to do to turn the camera on. That's gone. That version of Kenya's gone. I'm enough just the way I am, right? This version of me that you see right now is closer to who I am every day than anything else that you're gonna see. So if I have to put on a mask to do videos, I won't do that many videos because I'm not down for putting a mask on every single day. Now, if you catch me on a day where I'm going out somewhere with my husband, maybe out to dinner or something like that, or with one of my sisters or whatever, and I happen to be dressed up or have some lashes on from the night before and I turn a video on, then that's one thing. But it can't be anything that stops me from being my authentic self. Like, it can't be anything in the way of me living out my life path and purpose and doing what I'm supposed to do. I would hate to get to the other side and say, oh my God, you didn't share your story and your experience because you didn't have lashes on. That's not even you. You didn't have makeup on and you were worried about what they were gonna say about your skin. You're not your skin. You're not that makeup. You're not that hair. You're none of that. The truth of the matter is, the small version of me was concerned about that. The big Kenya, the real me, the spirit that's inside of me, I'm trusting with everything to guide me, it ain't concerned about none of that. So I'll find an audience that's not concerned about that as well. I'll find an audience who just want to hear something inspirational, something that can maybe help them along their journey. If my experiences and my journeys help somebody else, then going through it was all worth it. I know that that's what it was for. Everything that I went through was for my own progression and my own growth and my own healing. But then when I get it, I'm employed to go back and try to help somebody else with it. When I get over a hump, the first thing I want to do is go back and get somebody else. Oh my God, let me tell you what I learned. Let me tell you what I discovered. Let me tell you don't have to sit in this no longer than you did. Whatever it is, right? Get the lesson and keep going. Everybody goes free. You don't have no reason to be angry with anybody. Forgive everybody on this journey, right? That's easier said than done. But who are you not to forgive? Who are you not to help somebody else? Who are you not to use your life as a living testimony to help somebody else? That's what I'm born to do. So it would have never sat well with me if I never turned this camera back on. So in this video, I want to accomplish a couple of things. I want to let you know that I miss doing these videos. I miss talking to you. It didn't feel comfortable not doing it because I knew that this is part of my purpose. So I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad I got over the hump, which is taking that first initial step back, because you worry about so many other things. I don't have too many of those same worries anymore. I'm not worried about the numbers. The universe will find and attract the people to me that's supposed to see it. It'll help who it's supposed to help. It'll do what it's supposed to do in my life and theirs. So we'll all benefit from it. So one of the things, again, I'm back. My goal is to do at least 3 or 4 videos. I do hope that in one of those videos, you find something that you can resonate with that can help you on your journey, because that's the point. But I also wanted to make sure when I turn this camera back on, that I'm fully in touch with myself. Like I'm fully living in my truth. With no apologies. I am gonna mess up in some of these videos. I'm gonna stumble over some of the words, especially if I'm walking in the cold. But if I trust my spirit and I talk when my spirit tells me to talk and stop when my spirit tells me to stop, I should be okay. And my father used to say this all the time: what comes from the heart reaches the heart. Something like that. If he watched the video, he'll correct it And guys, I'm going to introduce you to my parents along this journey too. But the first person I want to introduce you to is my father. And I'll tell you why I wanted to do a video with my father. And if you stick around, you'll see how this whole thing comes together. Hopefully you can see something of yourself in either myself or the people that I have on the show. So again, I'm coming back to say, you know, I want to start this video off to say that I'm going to be back. The camera's back on. I'm going to be sharing the truth as I know it. You determine what's truth for you. All the videos may not resonate with you. I would like it they did, but not everybody's going to agree with everything you say. I'm okay with that. And the time that I've been away, I developed tougher skin, and I have less worry. So I trust my journey. I trust that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So I hope you tune in. Again, my job, my point, or my plan rather, is to do it maybe 3 to 4 videos a week. And then we'll see how those grow, right? Not see how, because they will. When they start growing and it's more room allotted to do more videos and there's more free time to do it, then I'll do it. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm just gonna be turning this camera on, guys, and sharing with you what I have. I think it's a gift. I know it is. I think it's pretty special, the message that I've been gifted with. And it's not mine to keep, it's for you. So I'm gonna share it with you. So thank you for taking these 16 minutes and 37 seconds so far to stick around. Please stay tuned. Please come back and check me out in a couple more days, because there'll be some more videos up. If you feel compelled, if something in my voice rang as true and it tugged at your spirit and you're like, hey, I want to get to know this girl and go on this journey with her, please subscribe to the channel and share it. It'll be some good stuff here. It's got a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about it all. Do I know it all? Absolutely not. But that's why I need you, because I plan on learning from you as well. So until then, until we see each other again, it is 15 degrees or so. I'm going to wrap this video up. Please know that when I say that I love you, I really mean it. I have unconditional love for all. Absolute love for all. So go, have a great day. Continue to learn and grow. And I'll see you in the next video, and we'll just keep doing this journey together. Until then, please go be with your families, spread love, be love, feel love, give love, all that good stuff. Until the next video. Bye-bye.